Welcome to the Bf109K4 landing lesson. Today we will learn flying a visual approach pattern and landing in the Bf109K4, followed by the engine shutdown procedure. Stabilize the aircraft in a level flight and set the throttle to about 1.0 to 1.2 ATA to keep the speed around 400 to 450 km per hour. Keep heading north. You can check your heading with a compass. Perform a slow right turn in order to head north. When your speed and heading are within these parameters, the instrument's highlights will be turned off. This time we will land using a visual approach pattern. The pattern consists of the following basic elements. Entry into the pattern on the upwind leg, where the aircraft is flown along the runway parallel to the runway heading. The crosswind leg, where the aircraft is turned by 180 degrees to the downwind leg using the turn to bleed off any excess speed. The downwind leg, where the aircraft is flown along the runway in the opposite direction of the runway heading and is prepared for landing. The base leg, where the aircraft is turned by another 180 degrees onto runway heading while descending into the final approach. The final approach, where the aircraft is flown down a static glide path past the runway threshold to the touchdown point. You can check the image in the mission briefing showing an example of the overhead approach pattern. To open the briefing, press left Alt and B and proceed to the second and third page of the briefing. Landing is one of the most difficult and dangerous tasks in the Bf109K4. At low speed, the aircraft is very sensitive to power changes and it's easy to get into trouble by mishandling the engine and aircraft controls, in particular at low altitude when there is little time to react. Once we enter the pattern, be careful to avoid large throttle movements and handle the controls carefully to maintain a controlled and stable flight. You should see our airfield at 1 o'clock. We will use a red smoke marker so it's easier to spot. Fly towards the airfield. Descend to 400 meters altitude and head towards the airfield. Do not let your speed exceed 500 kilometers per hour. Stop descending and maintain level flight. Make sure that you approach the airfield parallel to the runway.